Hello YouTube, welcome to Born to be Crafty. This channel is going to be about crafting of all kinds of ways. It's going to be home goods, it's going to be wedding stuff, it's going to be seasonal like Christmas and all that kind of stuff. You name it. So today we're going to be doing this centerpiece right here. This was inspired by another YouTuber. I will link her original video down below on the descriptions. This is my first video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be trying to download at least once a week. I am also gonna I'm gonna do, for example, this video, I'm gonna just go ahead and translate it to Spanish. Well, I hope you like what you see, and let's get started. Okay, so these are the items that we're gonna need. This plate, this is from Dollar Tree. I had it painted to be a copper color. We're gonna need this mason jar, is also at the Dollar Tree. The top was painted also to be that color. I already has a LED light, so we're gonna need the mason jar and the LED light, and that right there is a mixture of pearls with some of those like just regular flat back crystals and a little bit of crushed rose gold-ish crystals. They had these at the Dollar Tree also, so I bought like about 4 to 5 packets. You probably need maybe about 2 depending on what you're gonna fill it with. You wanna do diamonds and pearls, you just buy the little diamonds. And so we're gonna need 2 of the chandelier strips that actually I bought the 30 feet from Amazon from the links, and then this part I bought them single. Fairy lights. You need fishing line. A Dollar Tree paper towel holder that I had it spray painted to the color I wanted, and a picture frame. This was silver. Again, I couldn't get the one in this color, so I decided to just paint it. We're gonna need 2 of these floral foams and 5 bouquets of flowers per each one of these. So in the total, we're gonna do 5 for this one and 5 for the top one, so a total of 10. And for the paint, this is what I use, the Rust-Oleum. Okay, and that is the name of it, the color. It is a bright copper coat, or bright coat copper. It's the closest thing is rose gold. Most of my stuff is rose gold. A couple of coats of that and you should be done. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the bouquets. We want to take this thing off first off because it always gets in the way. So you want to do about 1.5 inches of this. If you want to make it bigger, then you leave it a little bit bigger, but I don't want to go that far in. So here, 5 bouquets from Dollar Tree. So what we want to do here is this is gonna go right there in the center. Try to center it as best as you can and try to keep it straight through the process, because if it's not, when you finish, it's gonna show that it's not even. So what you want to do is you want to alternate between that, you know, all your colors, just do them uneven all the way across in between all of them, and you know, that's gonna be my pattern. So I'm gonna start with this one. And make sure that none of that wire comes down here, because it's gonna make everything wobble and uneven. Alright, so we're done with this. Now what you want to do is create the one for the top here. Once you create that top, that I'm just going to skip that because I have one already made from a previous project. They're not going to look similar because this one have actually more of the pinks and stuff, and that one has more variation, more white to it, but it will work out. Eventually it will work out. So now before you put the top part right here, I'm gonna move it up a little bit. I'm gonna move to this section. What you want to do is you're gonna break your chandelier, measure it, and put it where you want it. Alright, so I already previously measured it. Like I said, I've done this one before. So I want it to be right there. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put it right on this middle bar, and you can put hot glue right there to hold it into place, so they won't be like moving, shifting everywhere. You want it to stay there, then just put a drop of hot glue. I am not gonna do that now. I'm just doing basically putting them together, doing the demonstration. So what I'm doing is I open the loop right here and just pass it through, kind of like a key ring, and just put it through right there. So now here comes the picture frame. I kind of thought about it. The original version of this didn't have this. I just kind of kept in my mind like, oh, that would be cute to have either hanging here or inside the jar. Well, surprise, surprise, it doesn't fit in the jar. So I decided to suspend it on the fixture itself. So what you want to do with that is you're going to grab your frame. You're going to open the back. And you're going to do back there, and you're going to take the glass and you want to do 2 strings. One here, and you want to tie the knot on the back so it doesn't look obvious. Again, cut the excess off, the shorter leg, not the one attached still to the roll, and cut. So now you have 2, and I think I will need the bottom piece. So I'm gonna leave it there. I have it, and guess not. So now we put back together. So you will put either your picture or you want to put numbers on these. I want to put pictures of us. So this is what I'm going to do with this one. Put it back together. Now you're going to grab again your centerpiece and you're going to tie it right here. You see, it's staying. It do have a little bit of back and forth, but that's okay. I can do that. That's looks good. So again, let's try this. What we want to do is tie both of them where you want them at. This is gonna be my bag, so I'm gonna do it facing me because it's gonna be hard for me to try to tie a knot while I was facing away from me, so I'm sorry. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this up because I want to do work on the fairy lights before I put everything down and back together. And believe me, last time I did a whole mess and I just made my life more difficult than what it should have been. So again, it got its own battery pack. So you can shape them however you want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosely curl it around this thing. And just do whatever kind of funky pattern you can think of. And I can just put it around the frame to give it some lighting too. Okay. So this is what I did. I just kind of ravel it around and give it form, and there was an unevenness right at the frame because one side is hanging lower than the other, so I kind of used the wire, the advantage of the wire, to make it sit straight. It might not look like that to you because of probably the angle that my camera is at. So if it doesn't want to stay where you wanted that, you can always just kind of put it where you want it, glue dot, and there you go. But that will be fine with me. So now the end, well, not the end quite. We're gonna put that down. You see what I mean with that? So with these, I'm gonna put this aside. This, you do wanna fill it up as much as you can or you want to. You can also do, instead of this, you can do a rose in there or hang it. I don't think mine are gonna be that way. So I'm shaking it to see if I can get all the stuff out. All the beads that shouldn't be in places. So you can put it there. I'm trying to get the camera to see it, and then you will just, you know, you already paint it or dip whatever you want. If they come in silver, so if your theme is silver, you can do that. If it's not, actually that's gonna be covered by the flowers, so really you didn't have to, but I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it, so I did. So you would turn on your LED light. And there we go. I don't know why it didn't want to fall into place. So this will be hot glued right here, or the other stuff that you can use. So this will go here, and then I will move the camera up a little bit so you can see the rest of it. So here's the other one. Just put it there. Again, it's the same thing as a fluorofoam. This one is actually square, but you can use that shape down there, the one that we use for the bottom one, and it's just as good. And it's not as fussy like the other one will leave. It's kind of, it's not foam, it's kind of that grainy type of foam. Okay, I'm gonna turn, and then from here you guys can do either the plate that I was showing you, you can do that plate right there, or you can also do or you can put a mirror underneath, and there you go. So that is your end result. There's a couple of items I didn't get from Dollar Tree. I guess you could order them online. Depending on the season, I guess they come and go. But I had a couple of situations where I had seen this particular item and I went looking for it and they didn't have it. So I ended up ordering the stuff from Amazon. I think only 2 items I actually ordered from Amazon, and that would be the chandelier chains with the little tips that go on the bottom, and the LED fairy lights, because those I see at the Dollar Tree a million times. I didn't pay no mind to them. I didn't care for them. They were battery operated, blah. And now I'm doing this and I was looking for them, nowhere to be found. Anyways, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Ring the bell for the notifications, and thank you.